Wednesday, the 27th of May, 2026, arrives with a quiet but unmistakable weight. Scorpio, the kind that settles in the chest before you fully understand why. Something beneath the surface is shifting, and you were built for exactly this. The Sun and Mercury are traveling together through Gemini, flooding your 8th house of shared resources and hidden truths with restless communicative energy. Secrets may surface or demand to be spoken. The Moon in Libra activates your 12th house, softening your edges and pulling your attention inward, while Mars in Taurus sits directly opposite your sign, creating a slow, deliberate friction that asks you to act, but act with patience. Pluto, your modern ruler, holds steady at 5 degrees of Aquarius in your 4th house, reminding you that the most powerful transformations this year are happening at your roots. With the Moon in your 12th house today, you may feel emotionally withdrawn, and that is not a flaw, it is information. If you are in a partnership, resist the urge to go silent without explanation. Instead, name your need for solitude directly and briefly. For those navigating conflict, Mercury in Gemini sharpens your words, so choose them with surgical precision. You can be honest without being a blade. Single Scorpios may find themselves replaying a past connection. Ask yourself honestly whether the longing is for that person or for a version of yourself you left behind. Venus in Cancer in your 9th house favors meaningful conversations over shallow charm. Depth attracts depth today. Mars in Taurus energizes your 7th house of partnerships, making this an excellent day to push forward on a collaborative project or negotiate terms you have been circling. Move deliberately. Mars here rewards persistence, not speed, so resist the impulse to force a conclusion before conditions are ready. Mercury's sharp Gemini placement helps you articulate your ideas clearly in meetings or written proposals. If you have something to pitch, today's energy supports it. Financially, Pluto in your 4th house suggests a longer-term restructuring at home. Review a household budget or recurring expense you have been avoiding. One careful decision made today can save you significant friction in the months ahead. Your physical energy today is steady but not explosive. Mars in Taurus gives endurance rather than bursts, so moderate, consistent movement suits you far better than intensity. Pay attention to the neck and throat area, Taurus's domain, especially if tension tends to collect there when you are under pressure. The 12th house moon heightens your intuitive receptivity to near uncomfortable levels. If something feels off in your body or environment, do not rationalize it away. Honor what your deeper knowing is telling you. Rest when rest is asked for, and trust what you sense before you can prove it. With the moon moving through your 12th house and Pluto anchored in your 4th, today's invitation is to examine this. Where are you still performing strength in spaces where you are actually afraid? Scorpio's armor is legendary, but armor worn too long becomes a prison. Notice if there is someone or some part of yourself you are refusing to show your uncertainty to. The fear of being seen as vulnerable is not the same thing as actual weakness, and today the planets are asking you to feel that distinction clearly. Today, I release the need to control what I cannot see, and I trust that my depth is my greatest navigation system. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today, Scorpio. Your willingness to look inward is what sets you apart. If this reading resonated, please subscribe and come back tomorrow for your next daily guidance.